My husband of 34 years cheated on me with my daughter's 18-year-old best friend. Okay. Good morning, everybody. Let's just do it, man. My husband of 34 years, age 58, cheated on me with an 18-year-old. Me and my husband have had a perfect marriage for the past 34 years. Apparently not as perfect as you think. We have 4 daughters together who have all become successful and have had kids of their own, minus our youngest, age 17, Annie, who we had 16 years after our first. Jesus Christ. Good on you guys. Annie still lives with us as she's a senior in high school. Annie's very popular and quite often has friends over on the weekend and after school. Annie has a best friend named Bailey, age 18, who is almost always at our house. Bailey has formed a very good relationship with my husband and I, apparently very, very good. She comes to church with us most Sunday mornings and often comes to family gatherings. About a month ago, I started realizing Bailey and my husband would often watch movies together on the weekends after Annie fell asleep. All right. I don't care how well you know this girl, how well you think your marriage is going. The second your husband in his, late 50s, almost 60 is staying up late to watch a movie with your daughter's 18-year-old best friend, the second that's happening, red flags. It's a Chinese parade. I didn't think much of it in the beginning, but grew more uncomfortable with it as it continued almost every weekend for a month. I heard weird clapping sounds. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I even walked into the living room to see my husband cuddling with my daughter's friend on the couch. 2 days ago, I asked Annie about the situation and found out Annie had no clue this was going on. When you see them sitting on the couch cuddling at night, should that not bring up, hey, what's going on? Hey, I noticed your penis is out, Paul. What's your penis doing out? Put your penis away, Paul. Bailey, put them titties away. What are we doing here? I asked Annie about the situation and found out Annie had no clue this was going on, and she said she was going to express to Bailey how uncomfortable she felt about the situation. Why is Bailey, I know everybody in the situation is kind of an asshole so far, but why is Bailey the one that needs expressing to and not the grown man in his almost 60s? Annie also informed me of a situation Bailey had with another one of my daughter's friend's dad, where she would get him alone and talk badly about his wife to try and trick him into sleeping with her. Oh, so Bailey's kind of devious. Uh-oh. We got to watch out for Bailey. Today, I got the courage to go through my husband's phone. I know it's an invasion of privacy, but a woman's intuition is never wrong. The first thing I checked was his messages. I found a contact with Bailey's name and clicked on the messages. When I looked at them, all I saw was a message from my husband that said, "I can't wait to do it again next weekend," with a winking emoji. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The response from Bailey read, "I can't wait till you're out of that place and we could do it every day." Oh, dear. They're having coitus. They're engaging in intercourse. I haven't said anything to husband or daughter. Oh, so she means I haven't said anything to my husband or to Annie, our daughter, about this yet. One, because I don't want to jump to conclusions and ruin the past. Okay. She doesn't want to jump to conclusions, chat. She doesn't want to jump to, just in case she's wrong, just in case she didn't read what she just read, just in case she didn't catch them on the couch cuddling, just in case. And ruin the past 34 years of marriage with my husband, and 2, ruin my daughter's friendship and reputation at school. Is this simple? Hey, Annie, stop bringing Bailey over. Whenever she comes over, what they're doing is uncomfortable. That's it. You don't got to confront it with Bailey if you don't want to. I personally think your beef is with your husband and not the 18-year-old, even if the 18-year-old is acting, let's just put it nicely, fucking devious. I want to confront my husband, but I don't want to ruin my daughter's life. What should I do? You should confront your husband and ruin his life, and then confront your daughter's friend and say, "You're never allowed in this home again." What? And then your husband should be divorced. And then after that point, you should say, whatever you guys do in the privacy of your own, I don't know, what condominium you guys get together, because it's really attractive to have a 58-year-old dating an 18-year-old. That's going, everybody's going to give that a big old thumbs up, right? No eyebrows are going to be raised there. But this mentality of like, oh, I don't want to jump to conclusions, but I also want to confront my husband, but I might be wrong. Like, lady, what are you doing? What are you doing? If you don't think that they're not fucking, like, I got a bridge to sell you. Let's get to the like. Normally, I don't like reading the comments on these, but I just need to see a little justice being served to this lady, for her. Like it's obvious. I don't know how else to put it. It's obvious. Here we go. Muchfield 1984 says the young lady clearly has daddy issues, zero loyalty, a low moral compass. I wouldn't want her to be around my daughter. As for your husband, the fool isn't thinking with the right head and should be ashamed of himself because he's playing sugar daddy with his own daughter's friend and destroying a happy home for his own selfishness. He's disgusting. Neither deserves compassion, and your daughter and you deserve better. Better a bitter truth than a sweet lie. I tend to agree. I want to really highlight the first part of that where the young lady clearly has daddy issues. I mean, look, nobody who's 18 does this for funsies, right? That's a fucking weird hobby. I like to I like to get close to my friends' dads and then fuck them. That's a weird hobby. So I'm going to go with trauma here. Let's see what it says next. Save all evidence and speak to an attorney. Unfortunately, there is no way for your daughter to come out of this unscathed. It's true. If this gets out, that's very true. She's going to be embarrassed, and your husband is going to look like he groomed her. It's also very true, because he did. Protect yourself, divide any money you have, put it in a separate account, talk to her parents. I wouldn't talk to her parents. She's 18. You know what I'm saying? Like, that, I don't know. That gets legally weird. I'm not sure. I would have to think about that and, like, talk to a lawyer. That's the first thing you should do is, yeah, speak to an attorney. Okay. I don't know what to think about this beyond he's absolutely cheating. You're out of his mind. You're out of your mind. He's out of his mind. Everybody's out of their mind here. But let me know what you guys think down below. Jesus Christ.